HR Images is a team of professionally trained photographers with a passion for delivering a high-quality service. We believe photography is about telling a story and capturing those rare moments. We offer a personalised, unique experience for every photo shoot, specialising in weddings, christenings, family portraits. Visit hrimages.com.au.
Trying to get this screen correct. Oh, where's my headset? Oh my God, nothing's plugged in.
Okay. Station sponsor. Are you looking for a home loan or refinancing your existing loan?
Whoops.
Confused by all the mortgage rigmarole? Not sure where to start? Give them a call from Debbie Does Home Loans. With access to over 30 lenders.
Be starting soon, guys.
Deal according to your personal situation. Best part is you won't pay a cent for her services. Call Deb on 0449 909 133. The mortgage broker who puts the fun back into finance. DebbieDoesHomeLoans.com.au. Station sponsor, the Hills to Hawkesbury Community.
That's better. And we got the sign in there to go that way.
Magazine, 10,000 copies are printed every
Got my
fortnight.
iPad.
75 different locations
Oh,
across the
gosh.
Hills and Hawkesbury areas. If you're unable to pick up a printed copy, there is free online access at
That's better. I'm getting
hillstohawkesbury.com.au. Plus the newspaper's social media sites. The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is to
Trying to get the camera just to get the sign behind me.
90.5 makes perfect sense. Station sponsor.
Does your smile embarrass you? If you have loose, damaged or missing teeth or loose fitting dentures,
Okay, what's today? 2nd of September.
Dr. Jack of the team at Infinity Dental Care can restore a rock-solid smile using an oral procedure called digital full arch
131 shows
solution.
here, Ellie.
Teeth, replacing them with a healthy smile you'll be proud to show off. For a radiant smile designed to last your lifetime, schedule a consultation today at infinitydentalcare.com.au. Station sponsor.
For busy mums juggling it all, Empowered Women in Business presents an opportunity to help you bring your home business or side
Wow,
hustle
that's
to
loud.
life and be valued for your skills
Woo.
and abilities. We help you get that home business or side hustle started and earn income from home.
I cleaned my
Empowered Women in
iPad
Business,
screen. It's a lot
empowering
better.
you to live a life you love.
It got a bit sticky before.
ChristineStowe.com.
Oh, right. Am I on the right page? Yes. 2-1. Okay. Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Twitter, as well as iHeartRadio and Omni Studio. And if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook. And I'd just like to say good evening to Ellie. Good evening, Ellie.
Hello.
Hello. What did you get up to today, Ellie?
I worked.
Yeah, welcome to the club. Yeah, next question. What are you doing on the weekend? Working. Okay, righto. All right, we'll leave it there. So I've got Michelle Coburn here, fine form. Paul Will. Oh, you beat Jill Polglaze. I don't believe it. Jill Polglaze, you're slipping. What's going on? She's in fine form of 3rd place tonight. Normally it's Michelle Coburn in tie place with Jill Polglaze every single time I go live. And Jill Polglaze, you're slipping. Okay, so Paul Will has beaten you today. So happy Monday to you too, Paul. We've also got here Sarah Crichton. Good evening. We've got Sharon Jordan. Good evening. Bethany Osborne, good evening from central New South Wales. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I'd love to know who I'm helping around the world. It's a beautiful gift that I have that I can share with everybody. Everything okay, Miss Ellie?
Are you all crackling in your headset or is it just me?
I think it's you because I was crackly before until I turned it up.
Okay.
Maybe just try the volume. We've got here Patricia Patain, good evening. Keely Rhodes, good evening. Sarah Crichton, I already said that. We've got Yort, good evening. My favorite psychic, he says. Well, I was actually thinking of you the other day and I thought I should give him a call and then got sidetracked. And I thought, oh my God, how fast does time go? It's already September. It's already the 2nd of the 9th. I can't believe it. And this is our 131 shows for a Monday and also 252 shows for every time I've been live. So two shows ago, we made our 450th live show, which is really, really cool. So send me your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Like I said, we're live across the world. And tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. It's kind of like I'm trying to get my screen so that my computer doesn't see my iPad, and this mic here doesn't go too far forward. So I've got to just kind of like place myself and not move. That's what I've got to do, Ellie. Ellie knows what it's like. So we'll get a lot of anxiety coming through again tonight. A lot of people with this. Okay. Yes, and I've been sneezing more than you today, Ellie. Would you believe? I haven't stopped with this wind.
I have sneezed once today.
Oh wow! No, I must have sneezed about at least 7 or 8 times, at least, because we've got at the moment for everybody that's around the world right now. We used to call them the August winds, but they seem to come in September now, and it's really quite strong. And one of my work colleagues, she works in the Philippines. She's an engineer. She works in the Philippines, and she said that she has all the schools have been locked down there because they've got a typhoon. And she said, and when I told her that we had bad winds over here, she said it's probably coming from the typhoon. I said, well, that might make sense. So what were you going to say, Ellie?
No.
Oh, you didn't have anything?
No.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn you were going to touch that thing to say something. You were? No? Fair enough. Who else have we got here? Sarah Christian, hi. Will I be successful for Madonna to see her again painting of her, please? Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's a strange question. Will I be successful for Madonna? Is that a correct way of putting stuff? To see her again, her ageism painting of her, please. I don't understand what that means. Are you talking about what's that woman, that famous painting early overseas? What's that famous painting? I don't think it's Madonna. I think might have been spelt wrong, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I think it's a famous painting. The woman.
Is it the Mona Lisa?
Mona Lisa, that's it. Yes, I couldn't think of it then for a second. Yes, good girl. Maybe it's that, because I don't know a Madonna painting. I don't know what you're talking about, Sarah. Sorry. We'll talk soon. Thank you. Timeline shifts have been crazy of late. 100%, Troy. No questions asked there. It's insanely going crazy time. It's like I left work on Friday and said, oh, wow, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to the weekend. And the weekend just flew past, and the next minute I'm back at work. And I'm just saying, wow, that is just crazy. Ellie's nodding her head yes, because she's saying, whoa.
I do one specific thing for work a week.
Yeah.
And then I look and it's like, oh, it's time to do that. Ooh.
Yeah, well, I know. It's crazy, crazy fast. So Gerald in Western Australia, do you get any messages from Spirit for me? So Luke, we had you on last night. Did I do Luke last night there, Ellie? Can you remember?
Was it Luke Buddigan?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't do him. I just remember seeing the name come up. Okay, we'll do you tonight, Luke. Ellie says that I just saw your name last night. And I did you the other day because I remember you, because I don't get many males on here. I get mainly females on my show. But, lots of anxiety around you. That was a big breath there. Lots and lots of anxiety around you. I also get the number 14. 1 and 4 is 5 of the month of May as well. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorial. Was May a big month for you? And I'm talking like lots of stuff going on. Lots of pressure on the shoulders, because I feel really heavy on my shoulders here. And also, have you had pain around the neck, or what have you had around the neck that's caused pain? Or this is like a protruding forward, like a posture thing as well. So big month for May. And I feel like that things are starting to settle down slowly, but they're not settling down fast enough for you. Is that correct? And also I'm getting a number 9 around you in September. So this month, another big month for you. So you thought it had gone down and ramped down, but now it's ramping up again. So now I'm getting really, really hot. It was really cool outside, and now it's getting warm in here because of Spirit. But I really get this anxiety around you. I feel like you need to get that under control. Like look at something along the lines of, your magnesiums, your trace minerals and stuff like that. Because I know you're deficient in minerals, because this is why the anxiety is so high for you. Look at functional medicine doctors, or just do your own research with it as well. You've got the Celtic salt, which has got all like 82 minerals in it. and it's a salt. You drink it before you go to bed. It helps you to sleep because I feel like you're not having good sleeps as well. It's like they're showing me like you're like a live wire. Okay, Ellie, can you either turn the air on or open up the door for me? Because I'm really cooking. It's like I feel like I don't know if this is Luke, but I feel like my temperature has gone up through the roof, and that there's like a fever or someone with a fever around you, and they can't shake the fever or they can't shake this temperature or the heat. He doesn't like the heat, I hear. So heat sensitive, I'm hearing. Thank you. That's better. I can feel the draft coming now. It's a very heat sensitive, someone around you, or fever, because I feel like I'm roasting, and I feel like all my cheeks of it and my face is like really, really flushed. Is that you, or is that someone around you, or is it another male I'm hearing? So flushed cheeks, flushed face, I should say. Yes, and it's like they're saying to me that you like the cold as well. Is that correct? And they're showing me the ocean. So ocean and swimming or fishing, like putting something in the ocean. I don't know what it is. Looks like, I don't know. Do you work on the ocean, or what is it with the ocean? Water. I'm getting water and I'm getting ocean, like boat on an ocean, like really, really rocky. What does that mean to you? I just heard the crabs as well. So crabs with, I don't know. I'm just going to say what I get here. And if that's not you, that's definitely going to be around someone that where you've posted that question. Because I only say what spirit gives me. And if it sounds crazy and I just say what I get. But if it sounds crazy to me, I kind of look and try and fish around for who it is myself, because it doesn't make sense to me. But if that makes sense to you, then that's fantastic, because that's what I'm seeing. I do see the ocean. I see the boat like really rocking. Or does life just kind of like feel like that for you at the moment? Is that what they're showing me? They're also showing me the clock for the time. Okay, so you're on the time. You're on a timer. A timer, or time is precious, or time is running out. So whatever you're doing right now, you need to get cracking on that, because it's going to start catching up with you, okay? And I think you know what I mean. I don't know what spirit means, but he's just saying to me to tell you that. I'm also getting 11 around you. Things will settle down around 11, and things will start to behave itself. Like everything around you will start to behave itself. It's all about mind here. Okay, so I feel like there's issues with you doubting yourself, low self-esteem, lots of things going on in your mind. And this is from childhood. And as whatever's happened in childhood has to, you move on, you get past that. But they say that when you get older, you start to remember things from childhood. But for me, I just block everything out that was negative in my whole life. Whatever's happened in the past is gone. It never stays with me. So I never have to suffer with anxiety or depression or anything, because I don't fester in it. And it's like they're saying to me, you bring the baggage into everything that you do. So the baggage from the past is baggage, and it's ugly and it's awful, and it's like it's like the sludge, the sludge pit that you were in, in like an analogy kind of thing. And going forward, you need to drop that baggage, and you need to pick up the beautiful luggage and bring that into the future. And that's the change of your life. Like the 555, the big changes coming up. This is going to be around October and into November. Big changes for you, so look forward to it. I don't see, you might feel that this is completely different, but I see this all changing, shifting gears. It's all about your mindset, and I'll leave that there, because it's up to you what you do. It's not up to what other people tell you what should happen. It's up to you what you should do. So, ageism is a Madonna pop artist. Fair enough. Thank you. Look, Lesley, what is she saying to me? Yes, I know. I'm still waiting myself there, Patricia. I am still waiting myself. I'm trying to get some ducks in a row for you there. I haven't forgotten about you. It's just that it's not me. It's the other people. So, yes, lots of people saying good evening to each other. I just want to say good evening to Tony, my MS friend. Good evening. Hope you're okay. Good evening, Lesley. Nearly tuned in last night. Do you have any messages or guidance from Spirit for me or my husband, please and thank you? So what do we got for Bella? Bella Mallory Healy. If you have any validation, guys, just type in capitals validations and post that up onto the same page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and Ellie will pick that up. I'm just writing your name down there, Bella. So what does Spirit have for you today? And have you been like just exhausted? I just see like someone sleeping and sleeping a lot, or sleeping in. It's very rare for you or whoever it is around you to sleep in. It's like they've got stuff on their mind. Have you got things on your mind? Things on the mind that's not everyday things, like you have all your everyday stuff, which is normal everyday stuff. But I feel like this is a worry thing with you, like worry. And I'd like to say money, but I don't feel like this is money. I feel like the money's still coming in, because they're showing me a little bit of empty pockets. And that's the theme that I get, the empty pockets. But I feel like there's money still coming in, and it's saying to me October. They're showing me the little dollar signs. Okay, little dollar signs coming through. That's really, really nice. October. November is going to be completely different for you as well, both of you. Are you guys thinking of doing something completely out of the norm, like drop everything, travel, or drop everything, sell, drop everything, change jobs? One of you is thinking of doing something completely out of the norm for each other. So out of norm, that's what I'm hearing. And I feel like this is going to be after December. I just got December, but I feel this is going to be after December. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. I'm trying to write really, really neat so that when the validations come through, Ellie, that we can actually understand my writing. So I'm trying to do it a lot neater. Oh, geez. I studied shorthand many years ago.
It's an improvement.
Yeah, thank you. So I studied shorthand many years ago when I did a college course, and when I first was 19 or 20. And they taught us shorthand, but my shorthand is horrendous, and it's kind of like a cross between some other language and English and shorthand. So, but I can understand it. Don't ask me what it is. Sarah Frederick, good evening. Glennis Lacey, good evening. Tammy Murphy, good evening. Good. We say good day, morning. So I never say morning anymore, or hello, because words are spells. So it's hello, morning. So like you're mourning something when you say good morning. You don't want to be mourning stuff. You want to be saying good day, or hi. So she says, good day, ladies and Spirit from Florida, USA, please, and thank you for any messages for me. So Tammy Murphy. I'm getting a male figure here, and I feel like this man's passed over within the last 2 years. He's just showing me the number 2. He says 2 years. And I feel like this man had quite a big belly on him as well. This man and diabetes. He's just showing me his feet, and usually I usually always get, if it's anything to do with diabetes, I always get the feet with these people. This man used to just wear thongs. Looks like he had cracked heels. That's how much he walked. He would barely wear any shoes at all. He's saying anything I would wear was like thongs and cracked heels. I'm also getting a number 9 around him, and I also and September, and I also feel that this man had his heart on his sleeve. It's like he was very tough, but he also had his heart on his sleeve. And they're showing me military. They're showing me like the cap, like the military hat, or he wore a hat like a military man. ITARY, military man, or military cap, or something like that. Like the or army, like the like the jungle hats where it's got all that leopard kind of skin, but it's green and it's got that jungle looking kind of thing. What's that called? Camo, yeah, that's it. Camo kind of thing. I see him in that. It's like he's got the pants. It looks like he's got the camo pants with the top and the hat as well. Yeah, like that, exactly. Yeah, camo. Thank you. So it looks he's definitely got a cap. Looks like army, and it's got some symbol at the top of the cap. Who is that around you? If that's not you, it's going to be someone else around like Jen Wilson, maybe Vicky Deutsch, Gemalia. Tammy Murphy may be back there again. Sarah Frederick, I'm not sure who it is, but if that's not you, it's going to be around where you've just posted that question, because I'm getting this man. He's very strong energy, very, very strong. Doesn't take no for an answer. He just said. He says, "I don't take no. I don't take no. No mercy, no prisoners." And very strong, very strong in the mind too. He's saying that his health got the better of him. It wasn't. His mind was okay, but his health wasn't. Health got the better of him. And it's like he doesn't want to. It's like I'm saying to him, "You got to let me go," because it's like he likes to hold on to people, like he's hanging off my shoulder here. And he's also shown me there's a photo of him hanging on someone's shoulder, like him with his. I can't do it because I've got the microphone in front of me. But him with somebody on his shoulder, just he's got his head on someone's shoulder, like a female shoulder, and they're taking a photo together. That's what it looks like to me. Photo together. And he's got the head on the shoulder. He's very strong energy, very, very, and his energy is so strong that I can see him crystal clear here. Headshot. I'm also getting 17 around him, 8 in the month of August. So you've got there 9 or September. You've also got 17, 8 or August. And the message is for you is keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop in the middle. It's time. It feels like time is of an essence for you as well. So lots of good stuff coming up for you, and this is going to be around October. So look forward to October. Or was that a birthdays, anniversary, memorial as well? He just said ask her that. I said okay, but I'll leave that there. I'm going to push him away now. He's not happy about that. He's very strong energy, and I'll leave that there. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Yep, so I've got 2 validations. The first one's from Luke Buttigieg. He said, yes, lots of pressure at work. I live near the coast, and yes, my life has felt like an ocean. I'm definitely on the clock with work and been under pressure trying to save money. Thank you so much. Yes, I definitely try leaving my past behind and moving forward. You have cleared up a lot of things I've been contemplating.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool. That's really nice. You're going, no matter what, Luke, you're going to be successful because you like the drive. You have that drive, which is really good. So keep it up because it's going to pay off for you soon. And I'll leave that there.
And Bella Mallory said, yes, very exhausted, both of us. Our little boy is, I think she means turning 1 this month, and has been teething, so exhaustion is key for us. Mom has just been diagnosed with skin cancer again, but it's treatable. Yes, finances have been tough, but I also guess that's the new normal. My brother-in-law and sister were thinking about moving to Melbourne. Maybe that's them.
Yeah.
I feel like always the end of the year is always significant for something for us. Thank you so much, though.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, iHeartRadio, and Omni Studio as well. And we're also on the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page. But transfer your souls over. If you're on there, Ellie will transfer you over to the main page here on Facebook, because that's where I see everything. I only get to see your name and your question. So don't give me anything else other than a question. I don't want anything else. I don't want no dates. I just want the question. I don't want tell me the life story. Some people give me the whole life story. I say, well, why do you want to do that? I want spirit to do the work. Don't give me anything. I just want the question. I actually feel better when spirit's doing his work behind me here. He's doing his work, and I'm just in full flight with spirit. I don't want no heads up because that balks me, kind of thing. It's like playing a game and you know the ending. I don't want to know the ending. You don't want to know who wins, I don't want that. I just want to know the question. So, yes, Bella. I just saw that validation come through. Susan McDonald, 6:20 a.m. on Ontario. Thanks for joining us. So who else is there? Sarah Frederick. My dad's birthday is in October. Thank you. Right. Let's keep going. I'm just going to go back a bit. So love, like, and share the page, guys. And also, if you'd like to have a free mini reading, I'd also do private readings as well, but the free mini readings are always on the station here. And I've been booked out most of the weekend and some evenings this week as well, and the next weekend, so it's pretty cool. I love using my gift to help people around the world, that's for sure. So where are we up to? I've lost my spot on here. Okay, hi, Karen Riley. Priscilla Druder, good evening. She says, hi, Lesley, I hope you're well. Any messages from Spirit for me, please? Priscilla Druder. And what do we have? Spirit? Oh, I don't know why. I just heard it's a miracle. What does that mean to you? It doesn't mean anything to me, but it might mean something to you. So I have to say what I get. And also, this is going to sound really crazy, but I just saw doorknob. I just heard the word. Ask her about the doorknob, and I saw a little hand opening it, like a very a pale-skinned person opening the door. So what does that mean to you? The doorknob or something not right with the door? I don't understand. Well, this is coming up. It just sounds a bit weird to me, but I just say what I get. I'm also getting 12 around you, which is December, and December's going to be really, really nice for you. I don't like to relate anything to Christmas around December when I talk about December because that's too general, but I do feel like the first 1 to 2 weeks of December is going to be significant for you. It's like a lot of running around, a lot of just busting your butt to get around. It's just going to be very hectic, okay? So get your rest now. That's what I'm hearing. And do you also have someone that's recently been in hospital? This looks like to me an elderly lady, or she's going in hospital, or she will be going in hospital. Recently, elderly lady in hospital, or is she still in there? Because I see, or she was in there before she passed, clearly. Because I see an elderly lady there, and I feel like I've got issues underneath the left part of my rib cage here. And this lady was quite like she was quite timid. And I feel like this lady could not speak what she wanted to say when she was there. It was like she was always stopped. It was the mouth was always being covered over, if that makes sense. What does that mean? I don't want to say a pillow was put over it, but I feel like the mouth was always covered up. And she couldn't say what she had to say. That's not nice. And this lady was very God, how can I say it? Not traumatized, but her self-esteem was low, if that makes sense. It was ruining her self-esteem. I feel like this lady had issues with the stomach, or someone's had issues with the stomach around you, and this has caused a lot of pain for her, because I feel like a lot of pain in my stomach right now. And this is the top part of where underneath where the rib cage is. And this lady suffered a fair bit, and I don't like the way she suffered here, because her mouth was, or she couldn't talk, or something wasn't right with the speech, because I'm seeing the mouth, and she couldn't say how much pain she was in. But this lady was always in pain, and I don't know how many people knew that, because she couldn't talk, she couldn't do anything. That's really sad. And I see the tears coming down her face when she was lying in bed as well. And she's trying to pull up the sheets and get comfort. She could never get comfortable, this lady. It's really sad. I'm getting 18 around her as well, 9 in September. So it was birthdays, anniversaries, memorial this month. And I'll leave that there. But the message is thank you for whatever you did, or whoever it is for this lady here. She just wants to say thank you. Thank you, and I'll leave that there. Over to you there, Miss Sally. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Alive 90.5. We all know that paying for a funeral can be a financial
It's a really
burden.
strong energy,
However,
those two.
Have you ever thought of paying off a prepaid funeral with none of the ongoing premiums that is associated with funeral insurance? $1,000 can get you started. Hills Family Funerals, a family-owned and operated business of 35 years, can make it easier for you. Call 02-9659-0900. Ask for Richard Spiteri or speak to one of the friendly staff members to learn how. Get assistance today. Call Hills
There you
Family
go.
Funerals, station sponsor.
SE Timbers Castle Hill are flooring experts. Not just flooring, SE Timbers supply, install and guarantee solid timber, engineered, laminate and vinyl flooring, as well as carpet, blinds and shutters. An authorised dealer.
Wow, that's a good validation. That Tammy Murphy one.
Call 98946660 or
That's
visit
really good.
setimbers.com.au to arrange a free quote today. Station sponsor, SE Timber Floors and Shutters, ingrained quality.
Dive into the latest news with Oz Arab Media, your premier destination for the latest events, captivating stories, and rich insights from the Arab world and Australia. Stay informed informed, inspired, and connected.
Oh,
Download the app or tune into our platform.
oh, there you go.
Media,
That's so far out. The two validations, one from Priscilla and the other one.
Gastrointestinal health is
Wow.
your trusted partner with locations in Castle Hill, Bella Vista, Bowral, Gregory
Oh,
Hills, and
that's really
Ulladulla. An
sad.
expert team of highly trained
That's really sad. Your poor
gastroenterologists
grandmother.
and dietitians focuses on uncovering the root causes of
Priscilla, put
gastrointestinal
everything
issues.
in one validation for us. Do the whole lot in one so Ellie can read it out, please. Hey? That's really sad. I see these people, you know, pass, and I feel for their pain.
But have you thought about how you can be here to hear when a mate, colleague, or loved one needs a chat? Ask, are you okay? And let the people you care about know you're here, to really hear them, because a conversation could change your life. Learn more at areyouok.org.au.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. And we've got two beautiful validations here. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Yep. So Tammy Murphy said, my dad was in the Navy/Army. He was swollen when he passed from steroids. He was
6'7" and a half. Wow, that is really tall.
The picture I believe he was showing was a picture of him and Mum. The last date that he passed end of August. Thank you so much and good day.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Then there's the August there. Can't get any closer than that, guys. If that's not real enough for you, and don't use any cards. I don't need any cards. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie. There's another one there.
Then Priscilla Druda said, I just had to change my mum's
doorknobs
due to a domestic violence situation, and my grandmother had a stroke. She wasn't able to talk to us.
Oh, bless her. That's why, yes. A poor woman, she suffered in pain. Jeez. Yeah, the doorknobs, and see, this is where I just wrote it down. I wrote the doorknobs down, and I said it here earlier because I could see the hand opening the door 100%. And I do feel like that she needs to increase the security there. This person here is a little bit cuckoo. Doesn't like to accept no. So Priscilla, make sure that you step up the security a bit more there, please, lovey. Where are we up to? Gosh. And Speechly, good evening. Will my daughter end up having a C-section, or will she go early and have massive complications like she did with her first? I'm stressed out, Nana, over all this, please, and thank you. So, Anne Speechly, clearly you haven't been on my show for a long time, or you haven't been on here at all, because I don't remember your name. But you need to go watch the Secret full movie, because you're actually manifesting for your daughter to have that same issue, because you're focused on her going through that. You need to focus on her not going through that and having a beautiful delivery of the birth. That's what you need to do. You can't, the more you focus on something, they say where focus goes, energy flows. So you've got to stop doing this, guys. You've got to stop thinking about the worst thing that could possibly happen to your children, because it's going to happen to your children. I can't stress that enough. And I know you mean well, and you don't want this to happen to them. You don't want that to happen to them. But think of all the opposite. Think of all the amazing things that could happen to her. She's going to have the best doctors. She's going to have the best, delivery. She's going to have the best of everything. So you need to plant that seed and stop planting the negative seed there. This is where everybody goes wrong. Everybody keeps thinking that they're going to, they're doing the right thing, worrying about things. And the more you worry about something, it's going to happen, because the universe is here. And then you've got your spirit guide everyone's got a spirit guide. And then when they align, because you don't want something, it aligns anyway, because spirit and the universe only know one word, and that is one word, which is yes. So if you say, I don't want this, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'll just get by to the end of the week. What does it say? Yes, okay, you're just going to get by till the end of the week. And every time it happens. It's exactly the same as, looking for a black dress. Same principles. If you want a black dress, you ask for what you want. You won't get what you want if you don't ask for what you want. So you need to say that the dress needs to be knee height, off the shoulder, cow neck, in velour material, blah, 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 size 10. You can't say that you can't just say, I want a black dress and then get something that fits an elephant. So you can't do that. But never mind. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, Sharon Jordan.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Right, okay.
Yeah, so Sharon Jordan said, a few weeks ago you told me that I would get my new blue car. Well, I have received my new blue car. I'm so blessed. You are 100% right.
Wow, good girl. Well done, Sharon Jordan. That's cool. Got to send us a photo now because I like to look at the things that I predict. So cool. Thank you. Oh, I love it. What do we got here? Oh, thank you, Sandra D. Our Leslie and Spirit are always spot on. Blessings, love to you. Thank you. Also, we got here. Okay. I'm just reading some of the stuff here before I say it. I just had this feeling to read first. It doesn't matter, and it does not matter if the pregnancy was 10 times the same. You've got to stop saying it. She says, I'm trying so hard, but she and baby nearly died because baby got stuck. Yes, and you're planting the seed for that to happen again. So stop it. You've got to think positive. You cannot think that this is going to be this way. It's completely two different pregnancies, by the way, anyway. And I feel like the baby's going to be fine. I just saw the baby's going to be fine. Is it a boy? Do you know? And yeah, baby boy. I just got boys, got blue in the boy. And I'll leave that there. You've got to stop thinking like that, Lovey, because otherwise you're just constantly putting your daughter in that realm. You're putting them in that phase with the universe. And as much as you don't believe that, or maybe I don't know if you do or not, but as much as people don't believe that, you just got to try it. You just got to try and see and watch it work. And it'll just, yeah. She said, yes, a big boy. She said a big boy. Oh my gosh. There you go. There's the boy. I just got a boy. He's beautiful. Lots of brown hair. Lots of dark brown hair by the look of it too. So that's what I just saw. Spirit just showed me that. There you go. How cute. I like hearing about babies. It was really funny when I was pregnant with my daughter 26 years ago. And it was amazing how many people came out of the woodwork and gave us gifts and stuff like that for my daughter. It was when she was born. It was just so beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And did you have issues with breast or issues with the left breast, like pain in the chest, like under the breast pain? I want you to get that checked as well, please. I just got that, and it's not me because I didn't have any pain when I walked in here, but it seems to be when I start my shows, I get everybody else's pain as well. But please get that checked. Don't neglect yourself, okay? You seem to put yourself to the side and start thinking about and start visualizing your daughter having an amazing pregnancy, an amazing delivery, everything, okay? Because that's really, really important. She says, no, my pregnant daughter had right. That's why my chest was hurting me. She said, no, my pregnant daughter had a bad nipple. That's why on the left side. Wow. Because I just felt that. It felt quite weird for me. And I thought, wow, that's not me. Wow. Okay. But picture her, like I said, I keep saying it, picture her in a better realm. Picture her smiling, enjoying and like having a beautiful, delivering a beautiful baby boy. Because it's going to be really beautiful. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So where are we up to here? Miss Ellie, any other validations?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okie dokie. So we've got Carista Elder. Good evening. Anything from my mother, father, brother, or fiance, please? Okay. ISTAELDER. Okay. Ellie, can you turn your mic off?
It's off.
Oh, is it? Because I thought it was on. Because something's echoing in my ear here.
No,
I thought it might have been your mic. Thank you. Okay, so what have we got here? Spirit, we've got the number 6 around you in June. So I get birthdays, anniversaries, memorial around you. I'm also getting 14. So 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. So you've got May and June. So 2 significant months. So was there birthdays, anniversaries in both of them? Or what was the May to you? Something about spirit there. And I'm also getting number 14. Oh, I've just had it. Sorry, I didn't even realize I just said it. I'm in flight with spirit. So 14, definitely 14 May or number 5 for you. Definitely. I've had it twice now, so that's spirit pushing me to say it again. I'm also getting 9. Gosh, lots of numbers. 9 or September around you. It's like I feel like there's these people right next to me, and I'm getting 2 males and a female here, and I feel like the female was the like the ruling the rooster. Do you know what I mean? Like the rules of the rooster, the firm, like no, you don't do this, you do it this way. And I feel like that was mum. And this lady used to fluff her feathers all the time. She's quite loud. Was this lady loud, or who is that? Because this lady comes across a little bit masculine as well, like very tough. Like butter doesn't melt in her mouth. It's like she knows what she wants, and straight bang down the line, black and white lady. It's the only way to be sometimes. And would call it out, like she'd just call things out. And she could tell straight away if someone was, BSing her. She wouldn't put up with anything. And her soul was as genuine as her personality, she's saying to me. She's one of a kind. I'm laughing because she said, yeah, tell everybody that I'm one of a kind. I said, okay. She had a bit of like character behind her as well. It's really nice. She's saying to me, go back to 16. I said, what does that mean? She's saying, just go back to 16, whatever that means to you there, Krista. Go back to 16. I don't know what that means. So, yes, she said you would know. I'm also getting the number 9. So I've already had that before, and I'm getting that again. So September's a big month for you. This month is a big month for you. It's like everything has come on top of you in the past, but it's time to shift gears now. So automatic mode is going out the door. So you need to get all the ducks in a row from now on, between now and Christmas. If you don't get all your ducks in a row between now and Christmas, and I use that analogy of the ducks in a row because you can't do anything if they're all running everywhere. If everyone's running everywhere doing things, and you can't move, you can't do anything. So going forward, everything needs to start aligning up with what you want to do with your goals. And I don't feel like that you even have I don't feel like that you've even I hit the microphone over there, that you've even thought about your goals. So it's time for you to get everything in order. If you don't get everything in order, another 3 to 4 years, maybe 5 years, it's going to push out to of staying in the same way that you're in right now. Okay, so it's all about you right now, and you need to change you to get to where you want to be. You need to change you. I can't stress that enough, to be honest. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. Nothing? Okie Tony. Okie dokie. It's only because the pregnancy is the same with the same issue so far. Yes, we've done that one. All right, I'm going to scroll forward here. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook. That's the main page. Vicky Deutsch, Lesley Spirit, can you see if the next couple of months are different from the last couple of months, please? The choice is yours. I'm hearing, Vicky, another scenario of you choosing or you being positive about what's going on in your life. It's the same as the baby one I've just been speaking about. So if you think of all the things that go wrong, it's definitely going to go wrong because you're actually pushing all your energy into what you don't want. So I'm also getting 19 around you. 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October. So we've also got here number 1 as well. 1 or January. So good things have taken place around January. And was there I just heard new baby or newborn. Was there a newborn or new baby, or what does that mean to you? Was that in January, or is that going to be in this January coming? So what are we? We have so September, October, November, December, January. So it's 4 months away. Is there a baby coming in, or is there a birthday of a baby from a newborn in January? I don't know. I just got newborn and I got close to January, so I don't know what that means. I might be off, but I'm just going to say what I get. I'm also getting 13 around you. 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April as well. So lots of good stuff coming up in April next year, which is the baby. Yeah, of course, January. The baby. So what do we got here? Bless you. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So that's 8 months away. So double. Yes. So April definitely going to be nice for you as well. Is there something that you're planning at the moment that you need to keep like shush, like, you know what I mean? Like shush up. Shush. I can't even write that. Shush up. It's not like it's a surprise. It's just, you can't tell anybody about anything yet, but I feel like this is in the planning. Like it's in the meditative state of planning. It's in your mind. It's like you want to do something, but you can't do it yet because you don't quite either have the money for it or the facilities for it, or you can't at the time. So this is definitely coming up, and I feel like this is going to be after February next year. February 25. It's going to shift. So shifting gears in February 25. So it's really, really bizarre because I just wrote, if you look at how I've written February, it's got February and it's got 2-5 and then it's got the 555 underneath it. The thing is that February is a 2, so it'll be 225, 555. Quite bizarre. So lots of 5s around you. If you look up the numerology of 5, you will see things shifting around you with the 555, because 555 is change. And I see change coming up around February next year, which is going to be really nice for you. It's like pleasant. It's like big smiles on your face. So look forward to it. It's going to be very nice. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Oops. Do we have any sweeps in this one, Ellie?
I can.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that's a long one.
I was meaning to get a 3-second one.
Oh, you got to turn the music up, Ellie. Ellie, turn the music up.
Hmm?
You got to turn the music up.
Oh, yeah.
In here, so that the people here can hear it. We're having a moment here with the technical issues here. Joe and Della just dropping to give you everyone some love. My gosh, there's so many love hearts in there. Thank you very much. It's beautiful, Joe. We read for you last night, and I do remember that. Okay, so Damien Snow, good evening. It's super beautiful how much this show has changed my perspective on life. I have been waiting for this month of September. I have a few things with work, relationship, family to work on. I'm so excited. As always, I wonder what Spirit has for me coming up. I just think you've just said it all. And that's what's coming up, is exactly what you just said. And I think I've said that to you the other month. I think I said, I do remember that coming. I do remember that. Where are we up to here, Miss Ellie? Right, what have I got? So Hazel Devries, good evening. Viv Gills, good evening. I'm sorry to be a pest, but my ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend constantly harassed me. It's emotional getting to me. Will she stop? It's never going to stop because you're allowing her to do that to you. Once you turn off and ignore, she has to stop. You're giving her attention. It's just like a baby. It's just like a naughty little dog. If you pay attention to a naughty dog, it continues to do what it's naughty. So it's the same as a little kid. If you pay attention to when they're naughty, they're going to continue to be naughty. So Viv, you've got to stop that. You've got to actually start to take control over what you're accepting. So you're allowing somebody to upset you. You're giving permission for her to upset you. That's what you're doing, because you're not stopping it. You can control whatever you want to do, Viv. So it's up to you what you control. And if it's involved with children, the best advice I got many years ago was to not say anything about the ex at all or anything like that. Even when they cheat on you or whatever, just don't say anything at all about anybody, and just be black and white with your child and your child will respect that, and just always be kind, you know. So, and the more you play into it, the more you're feeding it. It's like just feeding the negative energy, lovey. So it's purely up to you. The ball is in your court. You don't have to allow people to upset you. You're giving them permission to upset you. That's what you're doing, because you're getting upset from nothing. You don't care about the person. You don't want to know the person. Harassment is harassment. It's intimidation as well. So put a stop to it. Ask, you know, if it gets that bad, you've always got the police that can help or do something about it that can actually stop these people. You know, there was a new laws that just come out on TV about domestic violence. It was literally before I left home tonight, about the DV. You know, when people stalk, they're getting higher fines, and they're also getting more jail time for these domestic violence. There's more domestic violence than you can poke a stick at in any country these days. And in the olden days, there was virtually none of that. So what is going on with this world? Why does it, you know, does it always have to be that the women are, you know, being killed by these men because, or anything like that, because of domestic violence? You know, don't even start me. So I don't understand why we have to suffer so much. You know, what's with these people? What control? Why do they feel like they have to have all this control over us women when we have our own mind, our own body? We need to make ourselves happy. So she says, him and I have mediation in a couple of days. He says I stop him from seeing the kids, but that's not true. I'm always happy for him to see them. Will meditation go okay for us? Yes, I do feel like that. And if you don't play into it and don't write nasty messages back in text messages or phone calls or whatever, and, you know, just tell him you're going to record him. That's simple as that. Or just record. You know, let him know that you're going to record him, and they will stop what they're doing. They can't, the more they know that they're upsetting you, their Viv, the more they're going to do it. So it's purely the ball is in your court. Yes, true, I need to block her out. Yeah, you don't need to talk to her. It's none of her business. It's your ex and your child. It's not got nothing to do with it. It's none of her business. So, yeah, I could say a lot more, but I think I would get into some trouble here if I kept going, because it's just wrong, some things around domestic violence. But anyway, over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Yeah, so I've got a couple of validations. The first one's from Krista Elder. She said, May is the month my fiance passed, and it's also our son's birthday in May.
Oh, where did I write that? Where is she? Christy, what was it?
Krista Elder.
Oh, that was a while ago. Gosh, where did I write that? Keep going, Ellie. I'll find it sooner or later.
And then Vicky Deutsch said the 6th of April is our oldest son's birthday. The 21st of April is the youngest son's birthday. 22nd of April is my birthday. I love April. Nothing about a baby in the family yet. Thank you so much.
There's all your Aprils. Oh, well, look forward to it, unless it was somebody else, but I don't think so, because I heard that really crystal clear. But yes, definitely 555 be there, Vicky. So go for it. It's going to be really nice to change. It's like a sea change, I'm hearing. Really, really nice. We've done the Vicky Deutsch one, so we're up to, where am I up to? Yep, I need to let go, and it's very upsetting, but you're right. Yes, the police are going to speak to her about it. There you go. So that's really good. So they've got to stop harassing. They can't harass you. It's not good to harass, and it's not good to intimidate people. They've just got to stop doing this. It's just awful. They don't need to do it. They don't need to get involved. And it's just ridiculous how a father can allow these new women to come into their world and then start to dictate what the previous woman has to do with their child or whatever. They got to stick their nose out of it. That's the thing. So Sandra D said, this wind is wild and it's damn hay fever. Gotta love. Yes, I know. I'm the same. I have not stopped sneezing all day from this wind. It's pretty bad. Yes, it's going to be fun. Hay fever. Yeah, well, Ellie's only had one sneeze tonight. I don't believe it. With all this wind, you've only had one. That's a miracle. I don't believe it. The next minute. Right, where are we up to? Rosie Salerno, good evening. I am from USA, Southern California, San Bernardino country. or county. It's been over a year since I got to see you live. It's 4 a.m. here. You are amazing. You seen my place and felt my pain. I hope you are well and in good spirit. I want to ask if there is anything Spirit has to tell me. I remember the name, but I don't remember what I said about you, Rosie, a year ago. That's for sure. Wow. I just felt something weird. Did you get something weird in the headset then, Ellie?
No.
It's always in this studio for some reason. It's never in the other studio when we go to the other station. It's really quite weird. And, I just feel a lot of deep sorrow in my chest here at the moment. And also I'm getting number 11 around you in November and 2 or February. So lots of good stuff coming up for you in February this year this new year coming in 25. I do feel like that's going to be a time of change for you as well, just same as the last lady. I'm also getting, I just got 11 again. Wow, Spirit is on fire. 11 in November. So November, definitely big changes into December, and it's going to be finished. Looks like by end of February, it's all going to be finished. So December to February. So you're doing lots of stuff. You're going to be very busy, very, very busy. And it feels like they just showed me the quicksand. Feels like you've been in the quicksand for a while trying to dig your way out, but every time you move, you keep getting deeper and deeper. So you've got to actually zip it up. Say no more, just go forward now, okay? So you're not looking back. It's like you keep looking back to see what's coming up from behind you or to talk about the past. It's time for change. You're going forward, forward, forward. There's no more coming back now. Now, no more stepping back into it. It's all about you right now, Rosie, so it's time for change, 100%. I'm also getting in line around you as well. So this month is going to be really good. A couple of little hiccups here and there, but I do feel like this is already off to a good start for you. Two hiccups, and it's just normal little things, and you'll get over it. You're a survivor, so keep going. Don't stop in the middle. That's what I get for you. So Rosie Salerno, she said you described my place like you were here. Oh, I can't remember what I said. This is about a year ago. She said yes, exactly. You need to type it all in one hit there, Rosie, and just put it all into one thing for me. She said thank you. You are right. Yes, exactly. Just write it all in one hit for me. It's interesting. Like my remote viewing travels through to people where she is overseas in Southern California, but and I'm here in Sydney, Australia. How on earth would I have known what her house looked like unless Spirit's really here with me? Thank you for sharing that. I don't remember everything that I say to people though. It's pretty cool. But over to you there, Miss Ellie. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to a live 90.5 FM. Oh, that's loud. One more hour to go.
Ready to elevate your hiring experience? Choose Cats Recruitment, our award-winning agency in the Hills District, specialises in professional services recruitment across Australia and New Zealand. From supply chain to sales and marketing, customer service to executive positions, accounting to human resources, we recruit the perfect match for you or your team every time. Experience our first-class service and discover why Cats Recruitment is your go-to choice for exceptional talent. For more information, visit catsrecruitment.com.au. Cats Recruitment, where talent meets excellence. Station sponsor. We all know that paying for a funeral can be a financial burden. However, have you ever thought of paying off a prepaid funeral with none of the ongoing premiums that is associated with funeral insurance?
What's that?
$1,000 can get you started. Hills Family Funeral.
I think you're tripping because I can't smell it.
Business of 35 years.
You just got a craving for brownies.
Call 02-9659-0900.
Fresh brownies. Well, I had hay fever, so I can't really smell much.
Hills Family Funerals, station sponsor.
Does your smile embarrass you?
Maybe it's from the boys in the other room. I don't think so, though.
Dr. Jack and the team at Infinity Dental Care could restore a rock-solid smile using an oral procedure called digital.
Oh, Rosie said actually it was 2 years ago. Wow, I can't even remember that.
Replacing them with a healthy smile you'll be proud to show off. For a radiant smile designed to last your lifetime, schedule a consultation today at infinitydentalcare.com.au. Station sponsor.
Are you seeking optimal gut health? Look no further. The Centre for Gastrointestinal Health is your trusted partner with locations in Castle Castle Hill, Bella Vista, Bowral, Gregory Hills, and Ulladulla. Our expert team of highly trained gastroenterologists and dietitians focuses on uncovering the root causes of gastrointestinal issues through a personalised and holistic approach to healthcare. So call 1300 580 239 today. The Centre for Gastrointestinal Health, where your gut health is our priority. Station sponsor.
Welcome to Sun Plus, where finance is made easy.
You see what I wrote there? Did you see what I wrote about that ad? Why is it not? Where? Oh, no Blacktown on the ads tonight. Good. I can't stand it. Ellie loves it. Ellie loves it.
No, I hate it.
Huh?
I hate it.
I hate it too. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We have been here for 1 hour already. Can you believe that? Ellie has just gone past so quick.
No.
Tell me about it. Far out. This time is just flying past. We're all getting older. We're not getting any younger. That's why we need to look after ourselves. But I just saw something come up here. Rosie Salerno said it was exactly 2 years ago that she was on here. Far out. I can't remember what I said, but she said that I described her house to like I was in it. Well, that's the remote viewing. It's actually really cool when it does that. Okay, let's keep going. So, she says, wow, it's so good to hear from you. Thank God. Bless you in everything you do. Thank you. So we've got Chris Brewer, good evening or good morning, beautiful. I like to say good day because morning is morning. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Oh, there's a nice big meaty validation there from Damien Snow. Here we go. Remember to breathe, Ellie.
2 seconds.
That's cool. Oh, God.
So Damien Snow said, haha, Lesley, thank you. So I have a remote job that I applied for and
Yes.
I have the interview on Wednesday morning.
Beautiful.
It will be just decent money considering it's remote work. I did apply for a radio gig and I got it.
I told you that.
I'm just waiting for the contract. It's been 2 years since I applied for it, so I've been really patient.
That's mad.
I have work that will take me out to different countries in the coming 2 months. It's exciting. I will hopefully also meet the parents of my girlfriends next month. A bit tense, but I'm glad. Also, there is a fellowship that I've been applying for a few years now. It's in the US, and I really hope that I finally get it. Well,
Wow.
I've got everything. Love you guys.
Wow, that's cool. Go figure. That's really cool. Love it. You're on fire. I remember when you came on here the first time, oh God, whenever that was, and it was like doom and gloom your life there, Damien. You just kind of like flipped it completely over since you've been on here. It's just amazing. I love it. So cool. Keep going. Don't stop in the middle. And we love to know if anybody else has got anything to share with us that we've predicted in the past, and it's pushed you into the future like that. Like that's just amazing. You're going to do so well. Everything's just fitting in perfectly. I just love it. So so good to see that. Really happy for you. I like it when there's success. I like it when there's achievement, when there's self-satisfaction, because I just feel the energy inside you. It's like everything is going perfectly right for you because you're manifesting it in the right way. And that's what I was talking about it before. If you want something, you manifest it in the right way. You never, ever manifest what you don't want. You don't think about what you don't want, especially, if that lady before with the baby, with the daughter that's having the baby, you don't think of that. It's like I had one reading once where we had a lady come on our show, and sure as ever she was worried about her son getting out of the hospital and not having dying on the table pretty much. And I said, oh my gosh, like what are you doing? You don't even realize that you're actually setting your son up for that to happen. And they said, stop that thinking. You've got to stop thinking like that, guys. You've got to think of all the good stuff that's going to happen, because the more you think about all the bad stuff, it's just going to continue to go. Then you're on a roller coaster, and it's really hard to get off that sometimes. Oh, gee, I think Sandra D, you're the only one that loves that Blacktown one. I'm pretty sure you're the only one because I don't like it. Ellie doesn't like it, so good, you can have it. So back over to you. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie?
No.
Good chat. Glennis Lacey, I'm sorry, I feel your pain. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, poor Jewel Polglaze. She's missing Blacktown. Oh dear. Okay. Where are we up to here? I'm trying to go back into my stream. Looks like you're going to be waiting, girl. Karen. Oh geez. It's really funny because on my page, everybody just kind of like, everyone knows everybody on there now and they've been on here for so long, and it's like I'm oblivious to them. It's like they come on the here just to have a chat with everyone else, and then if they hear me in the meantime, and it's a bonus. But it's really nice to see everybody that they're helping everybody else and sharing the love and focusing on sharing, using my gift and making other people feel better as well. It's just beautiful. I love it. So I'm just going to go back again. Where were we? Oh, Jewel Polgaze, you'll be still waiting. Thank God it's not playing. Oh, geez. No, thank you, Rosie. She said, I will never forget you. Thank you. That's beautiful. Andy Dan, good evening. Sending a lot of beautiful emoji cons there. And I feel like I've got to keep going forward here somehow. Josephine Casa, good evening. Was that that guy that came on before? I don't know. I just feel like I've got to call out his name, and I know he's on here. Chris Brewer. Chris. For some reason, I just keep getting pulled back to that name. What's going on? Let's see. And I also get, I don't know if this is going to be you there, Chris, but I'm just going to say this. But I also get right hip, right top part of the thigh. And I'm also getting the anxiety around you. This has been quite for some time, okay? It's like the worry wart. You're a worry wart. You are. You don't stop. It's like your mind's always going. You get all these ideas as well, but you don't put them to fruition. And it's about time, I'm hearing. About time, get it together. To get it together. And whatever you're thinking at the moment, it's time for change with you as well. Okay, so lots of good stuff coming up for you, but it's time for change. A shifting gears is what I'm hearing. So you've been in like third gear for a while, or 2 or 3 years, and now you need to step up to fourth and fifth gear. It's like if you don't do this, it's like 4 to 5 years of the same boring thing, whatever you're doing right now. It's just, if you want to change, it's got to be between now and February, March. Okay, so between now and February and March. February to March. It's like whatever you haven't got in order needs to be in order. It's like get out of automatic mode for you as well. And why am I seeing, it looks like I'm seeing, I don't know, they just said big wheels. What does that mean to you? Big wheels or truck or something like that? I don't know. I'm just guessing for the truck, but I feel like I just heard big wheels, or the wheels turning. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe that's what they mean. I'm also getting 14 around you. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. And I'm also getting 11 around you as well. So 2 on to February. You're definitely going back to February here. Okay, so lots of good things coming up, but it's time to get the ducks in a row and start to plan what you need to do, because if you don't start planning what you're going to do, you're going to be stuck in this realm for a long time, another 4 or 5 years, and it's just going to be like, everything's just dragging on. Why me? Blah, 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 blah. So time for change. Get to it. That's what I want to say. And I'll leave that there. Oh, okay. Rosie Salerno. That sounds like my life again. Fair enough. Okay. Steffi Fern. So love, like, and share the page, guys. Got a lot of new people on here tonight. She says, hi, could I please request a reading? Yes. Oh, gosh, my eyes. Have you got issues with your eyes, or hay fever, or watery eyes on one side, or tears? Because I see like one side is just, I feel like there's a lot of pressure. I don't know if this is sinus from me, from sneezing all day with the wind that we had here, but I'm getting this on the right side of my face. Or do you have like a few earrings, or who's the girl around you that has all the earrings, like all up the ear? Earrings and this one here, like gothic, or I just heard gothic and I saw gothic colors. And so who's that around you? It's a female and she looks gothic to me. I don't know who it is, but I'm also getting the anxiety around you, and I'm also getting 13, 4, and the month of April. So this April coming up, I do feel like this April just gone was quite a trying time for you as well. But I do feel like that you get through things slowly, okay? It's like you pull back the reins and then you slowly let the reins go and then you slowly get back on your feet again. You're a survivor as well. And they're showing me a dark colored car, like it looks like a new car, but I think it's a bit of an upper class car, but it's actually an older model, but it's still in good condition, if that makes sense. And they're showing me the dark colored car. It looks to me like either a black color or a dark blue. I think it's more of a black color, black car. And it's showing me the person driving it, and it looks like a bit of either road rage or somebody coming too close to the car or a close call. So just be careful. Or if this hasn't happened, close call, that's what I'm hearing, driving. So just be careful when you're driving, or whoever's driving that vehicle, because they need to be careful in the next 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, this will be on the way home. I just heard them on the way home. Do you have an elderly mother figure in the passing? And I feel like this is your grandmother or your great grandmother, if you knew your great grandmother. And they're saying to me they look the same. So it's hard to tell who's who in the zoo here. But I'm also getting the feet with them as well, or whichever one it is, the feet. Now she's showing me the feet, and I feel like the feet were really, really cold all the time. It's like did someone used to massage the feet? Because she's showing me she used to get massaged on her feet. And she's saying it felt good. And she's always used to be bathing her feet. Did she have like those big bunions or something? Because she's showing me that she can't walk properly. She's quite, not crippled, but she was quite disabled. Not even disabled. I don't even want to say that. Like she was quite painful. When she used to walk, it used to be painful. So she used to walk a bit off a bit. So walking was hard for her due to the feet. Due to feet. Yeah, and she's like really, really sensitive feet. And was the foot either run over or crushed or something, or what was with the bone here? Because I see like the bone kind of like, like it was on an angle, like it was like on an angle on the right foot. I don't feel any pain here at the moment, so it's kind of a bit of a weird reading, because normally I'd feel pain. So they must have either crushed or done something with nerves or something like that. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense, because I normally feel the pain. But I do get the anxiety from you as well. It's like you haven't stopped. It's like things have just, it's like, wow, next day, take a breath. Yeah, next day, catch up with my breath, So breathing is important for you. And like, are you doing meditation? I just saw somebody doing meditation or sitting down, just like closing their eyes and just trying to focus on something. So focus is important. Lots of zinc you need. Zinc is for focus, guys. If you feel like you can't smell or you can't taste anything, it's usually a zinc deficiency, or you feel a bit like you're confused in the mind, you can't remember things, or you get confused, like just total confusion. That's what's going on there. So it's a zinc deficiency. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
I don't have anything.
Okay, but there we go. So send me your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm an international psychic medium. I do relay direct messages from spirit. This is my desk. This is my little notepad here, and I don't use any cards. I don't need to use any cards. I just use direct messages from spirit, because that's how I work. If I used a tarot card, I think I'd confuse myself. I would really, I could probably try, but I don't think I'd be very good at it. Yeah, so Rosie said, yep, that's me. I have trouble with my truck. Okay, too, Rosie, there you go. Yes, Dawn Nash, thank you. That sounds like my life again, Rosie, she says. Who was I just reading for? That's Steffi Fern. If you can just type in capitals validation and then just write that validation up on the page, the same page where you posted your question, and then Ellie will pick it up from there and read it out for us. So over to you there, Miss Ellie. Nothing? Oh, okay. I thought you were looking at me for that.
No, I'm looking at you for other reasons.
Oh, what happened?
My Facebook account just got suspended.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
So I can't push people over to the other pages now. So.
Oh, that doesn't matter. That's
Yeah.
fine. That doesn't matter. So you can't get on there at all?
No.
Oh, well, here, I'll take my phone and then you can read the validations out from
I've
there.
got it through StreamYard.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
if it's
Yeah,
a
right.
really
Okay.
long comment, I can't do it.
Oh. Oh, no. I didn't know that they were going to do that. Don't you just hate Facebook sometimes? I tell you. Yeah, not good.
My
So
Instagram wasn't
annoying.
taken down as well.
What's that?
My Instagram wasn't taken down as well.
Maybe you can do another account or something, Ellie.
I just tried that.
Oh, okay. Got to get a different email address.
Mm.
Never mind. You work it out. Your generation will be able to whip something up in like 30 seconds. So you'll get around it. Let's keep going. Mary Lindolfo, what's the validation there, lovey? No, that's not a validation. That's a question. That's not a validation. A validation is when I've read something out and you are validating what I've just read out. Okay. Cindy Diamond. Anything for me, please, Cindy. Lots of new names on here tonight. That's what I think's happened there, Ellie. So how long is it suspended for?
I don't know.
Was the Instagram suspended?
No.
Oh,
It's
that's
my
good.
Facebook.
Oh, just your Facebook, right. Okay, Dave. So Cindy Dawson, Diamond, sorry. Why did I say Dawson? I don't know. I'm just writing down Dawson. Is there somebody around you by the name of Dawson? I'm just guessing. I get the number 13 around you, Cindy, and 4 and April. Do you write your 4s up to the side and then across? Because I just wrote it like that, and I never wrote it like that, so it was quite weird. I'm just thinking if spirit's making you write it like that. Do you get headaches as well? So I just feel like a lot of pressure on me and a lot of like pressure on my head, like just really pounding. And lots of anxiety from you as well. Things have been going upside down at the moment, but I do feel like this is going to change in the next couple of weeks, 2 to 4 weeks. And you're worrying about things that are not even happening yet. It's like you're already thinking ahead, but you shouldn't be thinking that too far ahead because nothing's going to happen. It's what you are thinking about that's going to happen. You know what I mean? So it's time for you to change that mindset as well. I've been saying this most of the night because it's like people want to manifest what they don't want, and I'm trying to change that so that people manifest what they do want instead. And this means you as well. And I'm also getting work or 2. What is 2 to 3 days mean to you? Like work or something that you do 2 to 3 days a week? Because I feel like this is self-satisfaction here. It's like satisfaction. It's really, really nice. I'm also getting pain in the left chest again as well, left breast here. So have you had your check, a mammogram or anything like that? Because I feel like that's a really strong pain. That's not me. And so we need to get you checked with that as well. That's important. You know, your health is important. I'm also seeing the bloodstream. Bless you. Bless you. I'm also seeing the bloodstream as well, and I feel like there's something like either mold or yeast or something like that in the bloodstream. Okay, because I just see that. Is there mold in your property as well? Because that affects the brain, and like it affects everything, respiratory, everything. I can't tell people enough how bad mold is in a property. It's absolutely like devastating for your body. It's critical that people do something about it, and I'm talking about it cleaning it properly with natural stuff, not toxic stuff to enhance it even more. I went to a retreat last year, and there was a video in one of the cupboards, and we all sat there watching it just before we went to bed. And it was all about mold and how bad it is. And you just got to go and look it up online, YouTube or somewhere, and just see what the spores do in the air. It's just so toxic for your body. It's insane what it does to you. And you've got to get that out of your system. But I think this is either on the window or on the windows or something like that. But I'm getting this pain in my chest again as well. left breast side. So I really want you to go and get that sorted out. That's the priority here at the moment. Whatever's going on, or if it's another female around you, I want them to get checked. I'm also getting a lot of pain in my right thigh into the right hip as well. Was there an incident or a car incident or something like that about with the right side impact on the right side? Because I see or something not right with the right side either, and I don't feel like this was a stroke. Or was it a stroke? I just heard no stroke and then I heard stroke. So there must be somebody around you that's had that as well. And I'll leave that there. I'm getting too much pain for your reading, so I'm just going to move it on. Get rid of it because I feel like I'm got everything here at the moment. So I feel like this is people around you. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Thank you, Dawn Nash. Says you have a wonderful gift, Lesley. Thank you. I mean, everybody has this gift. I'm not the only one in the world that has, that's a psychic medium or a genuine one, I should say. There's a lot of people out there that do the wrong things. That's why I've gone live. I don't use cards, but I've gone live all this time. 452 shows tonight across the world, and I do this so I can share my gift and just prove to people that there is something as real as a psychic medium, because I got tired of all the fakes out there. And they're the ones that are making us look like, they're the ones that are making people be skeptical of us real ones. So, and I always say that, people say to me, are you a Christian? I say yes. And they say, oh, you know what, the Bible says about, psychics and stuff like that. And I said, yeah. I said, well, are you a Christian? And they say yes. And I say, well, why did God give me the gift and not you? So, they can't answer that one. Cindy Dearman, she says, my dad passed on the 4th of the 4th, 24. There you go. So that was the April there. That's what the significance there is. Can you see those validations there, Ellie, or not?
Not yet. I've just created a new account.
Oh, go girl. That's what I said. She'll be there in like 10 seconds and she'll have a new one there going. Thank you. Natalie Carl, feel connected a lot to what you're saying. Okay, yes. So Cindy Dearman, just type in capitals validation and put all the validation underneath what I've just read out for you, please. Natalie Carl, yes, we do. We do have a lot of connection here with everything. That's why when I start my shows, I like to make sure that that spirit's here with us, and I say good evening to everybody. So Bethany Osborne, olive clove is amazing on mold. Is it? Okay, it clears up so quickly. Olive clove. I'll have to write that down because I've got a couple of people that I know that's got this mold in their property. They're currently doing renovations right now. Let's keep going. Linda McDonald, yes, please. I think I just want to keep going here because I remember, Rosie, you handle your gift very well. Thank you. I've been doing it for 452 live shows there, Rosie. Cindy, type in capitals validation and put all the validation that we've just read out, that I've just read out for you if you can. Put it all in there, if whatever it means to you. If it means that, yes, that you get headaches, or yes, that there is pain in your left thigh, whatever it is. So, okay, what does that mean? Brenda, Robert, I meant my DTR. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Your Glen 20 sprayed over a clean area kills the mold too in the right area. Yeah, but it probably kills us as well there, Natalie. So yeah, that's the problem with all that toxic stuff. Because when you connect a toxic stuff with the spores of the mold, it combines together and it's even worse for the human being. It's just like it's even more toxic. As the body can't handle it, and you've got to get that stuff out of your system. It sits in the bloodstream. It's like it's just running around your body, causing chaos, and your body's in overdrive trying to get rid of this rubbish. There you go. I was told, what is it, sugar soap and vinegar or something like that. I can't remember what it is on the walls. I don't know. There you go. Oh, thank you. Cody and Daniel, is there anything for me, please? I've been really nervous about my test I got done, and it's making me anxious. Right, okay, let's go. Cody and Daniel. N-I-E-L. So, Cody, when you have anything like you're new to the show. I don't know what test you had, but all I want to say is that when you have a fear, you're feeding the fear and you're feeding the universe to actually make that fear even worse an outcome. So you haven't been on my shows before. I haven't seen this name before, but I want you to go watch the Secret Full movie on YouTube. It's free. It's an hour and 21 minutes or whatever it is. I say it nearly every single show. And you need to stop manifesting what you don't want, because you're going to get it. And I feel like there's smiles on your face anyway. Okay. So smiles tells me it's good. And even if it's not good, you still get through it, because you're one of these people that's a survivor, okay? So you can get through anything. It's like I just heard Spirit say you got to this far, or you didn't get to this far to get to this far, if that makes sense. So you didn't get to this far to get to this far. And I know people are listening to that on the airways here, and that means you as well, because you didn't get to this far because you didn't do the right thing or the wrong thing, and you got here because you pushed for it. You got to where you wanted to be. And that's as simple as it is. Rosie, you're a tough, strong, amazing person. Thank you. Well, I am a bit of a sookie. I don't cry. I hardly ever cry. I don't need to cry. I just go, yeah, whatever. I think about it and I go, is it going to be that bad? And I hear something in my head and I go, no, not that bad. So, yes, I don't think it's going to be that bad at all. So I don't fester in it. I don't fester in the bad stuff. Yeah. Yeah, 100%, Glennis. Okay, here it is. Here, Susan McDonald. She says vinegar and baking soda, lemon for cleaning. Oh, that's a good one. I'll have to tell her, Vinny. That's what it was. I remember something about that, baking soda. Soda and lemon. See, I love all the old-fashioned stuff like that because it's so cool. Right. Ah, right. Okay. Maybe that's why I had that breast pain, because there you go, Cody. That breast pain was just there, and that's the reading before you. So if that did not mean for Cindy, then I was reading ahead for you then, Lovey, because that's where I had it. Now it's all gone. Fair enough. I'm just reading these things here. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. Cindy's put up a validation, but we'll be back in a minute. We'll read it in a couple of minutes. Good. What am I saying? You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. I didn't get that one out then. Yeah, so Cindy just said no left breast pain. So this is for Cody, because she's just put the validation through there. I don't know if you can see that big long validation. And she said that it wasn't. Did you get it, Ellie? No, your computer.
Experts, not just flooring. SE Timbers supply, install, and guarantee solid timber, engineered, laminate, and vinyl flooring, as well as carpet, blinds, and shutters. An authorised dealer of major brands like Boral, Preference, and Quickstep. Call 9894 6660 or visit setimbers.com.au to arrange a free quote today. Station sponsor, SE Timber Floors and Shutters, ingrained quality. Need more time to focus on your small business? Let Aurelian Group.
So Cindy Dearman, you need some minerals, lovey, because you're so deficient. I want you to get some minerals. for your anxiety, like magnesium and stuff like that.
Your time to growing your business, from managing your online presence to streamlining your operations. Trust us to make it happen. Visit aurelian-group.com today.
Vinegar and lemon juice kills white ants. Okay.
HR Images is a team of professionally trained photographers with a passion for delivering a high-quality service. We believe photography is about telling a story and capturing those rare moments. We offer a personalised, unique experience for every photo shoot, specialising in weddings.
Just remind me, and I'll tell them to come over to the main page if that's going to stuff you up next time.
HR Images brings you a bundle of joyful memories for you to cherish for your next event.
Yeah, that's what's happened to me in the past.
Why pay a receptionist when for a fraction of the cost, Turnkey Receptionist will answer calls, transfer you to your team, or take messages. Turnkey
I'm just writing down all the stuff that people gave me for. I got it on my hand, but I'm writing it down on this paper for the old-fashioned remedies to get rid of all that stuff.
For 3 months, fee-free, with no lock-in contracts, or call 028069
Gosh, that went quick.
9111.
What is it, a 30-second thing? Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, where I've got a few validations here. Ellie, over to you.
So Cindy Damon said, yes, April 4 resonates. No left breast pain, but we'll get it checked. The stroke my mum had 1 years ago. The pain around me may be my family grieving from the loss of my dad. Chest pain may be my dad. He passed from aspiration from Parkinson's. I have anxiety a lot, and I'm working through it.
Yeah, right. And that Cody and Daniel said that they have issues with the chest. Any other thing there, Ellie?
No.
Not yet? Okie dokie. Right. So Lisa Houston, it's been a while. Love the new hairstyle, Leslie. May I have a reading, please? Lisa Houston. Right. Okay, what do we get, Spirit? I just cannot believe how many people have got anxiety. It's just incredible. Lots of people suffering at the moment too. And I get all my side of my face, my cheekbone here, all sores. Do you grind your teeth at night? Grinding of teeth. Is that you or is that someone else? Because I feel like there's a male in the house that does this as well. And I feel like this is... it's actually really nice to get your finger and just poke into the jawbone there, because it actually relieves pressure there from when you grind your teeth at night. That's what stops people with headaches. A lot of people grind their teeth and they get headaches. Do you get headaches from this, or you don't even know that you get the headaches from that? I'm also getting 11 around you in November. I'm also getting 4 in April as well. So in April next year, it's going to have significant changes for you too. Everyone's getting changes and time. You need more time. That's what I'm hearing. This is going to be around November with the time. So I also feel like there's an elderly male in the passing as well. And this man had his heart in his sleep as well. And he's shown me kind of like a farm or some kind of farming thing, or like big backyard. It's like a big backyard, like veggies and stuff like that. And looks like they had one of those what do they call it? Like it's a big tree, like a jacaranda tree, and it's had like the swing on it. So it looks like someone was on a swing. So big tree and a swing. I remember saying to one of my friends about the jacaranda tree at her parents' property before her dad passed, and sure as ever, the property had this huge, and I said, what was with the tree down the back, like this huge tree, big jacaranda tree, and she said, oak tree it was that time, and she said, oh my God. I said, what was with the oak tree? It just came out of the blue as I was talking to her, and sure as ever, it was her dad and her mum had been planting oak trees around the property to make it look pretty when they, as they grew. So it was really cool. That's a beautiful validation from her parents or her father. But I get like this big tree, big beautiful trees, like the swing on the tree. Or was that when you were little? okay, or your mum or someone when they were little, because they're showing me the swing on the tree. There's like lots of photos around the property. Was that mum or is this you? And I'm also hearing that things were like tight with like breathing or like chest and stuff like that. It's like I feel like the pressure on the chest. Pressure on the chest. I'm also getting 12 around you as well. So December. Lots of changes coming up just before December. So November into December. Lots of good stuff coming up for you. And smiles too. It's like a phone call that you needed to hear. Lots of good stuff. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I just also got dizzy as I was starting to say that. So I don't know if this is Lisa or this is going back to when I did the Cody and Daniel one. Okay, Simonetta, hi. Hope you're doing well. Big hugs. Thank you. You too. Did you send me the photos of your daughter for the wedding? I'd like to see them. If you've got any, that'd be great. Blah, 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 blah. What do we got here? So Diane Scaines, you are amazing. All these people. Thank you. May I please get a reading, please? Is that Deanne? Deanne? I think it's Deanne. Scaines. Right, what do we get, Spirit? I just feel really uncomfortable. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on the face. Did you have braces or who's the person that's got like the braces? Because I feel like there's a whole lot of tension in the jaw, or they had a broken jaw or something with teeth, because I feel like there's a whole lot of tension in the lower part of the mouth. Lower part of the mouth. And yeah, it's like the braces were like the worst thing ever. And I do remember when my daughter had them as well. It was just like she was always in pain. It was like her mouth was like strangled. But yeah, and I get the number 10 around you as well, in October and also May. I just heard May, flat out, straight May. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. Now, what's with the properties? Well, they just showed me the little house, like the house on the prairie. They're showing me the house. Is there smoke, or was there smoke around the property? What was with the smoke around the property? Because I just saw this the house, and it looked like it had a chimney, but then I saw smoke coming out. But then I thought maybe this looked like the smoke was from the back behind the house as well. So smoke around home. So I don't know what that was, because it looked like it was coming out of the chimney. But then I saw it like out around it. Unless that's like mist or snow. I'm not sure if that's snow. I don't think so. At that time, it could have been snow. But do you live near woods, or do you live, or who's the person that lives near or has got a property, and it looks like, within probably, I don't know, 200 or 100 meters, there's like the woods, like the trees and the woods, and you go into the woods like the movies, And this is like a home that lives near the woods, and it's like got the backyard, nice pleasant home, got the backyard, and it's got like a side, like kind of like an awning thing. I don't even know how to draw that. I'm trying to draw it. Oh, look, I actually drew it. I don't believe it. But yeah. And show me the property. Is there something that's annoying you with the property at the moment? Because I feel like there's some sort of like disagreement or just a communication breakdown with the property. Because I feel like there's some negative energy in this property. And are you hearing noises up the hallway, or what is that? Hearing noises, like unnecessary noises. I feel like this is a negative spirit in the property. I don't like this spirit. I want this out. So you need to acknowledge it and tell it to go away. It sounds crazy, I know, but I feel like this negative spirit is just causing a bit of chaos in the home, like communication breakdown, people arguing, people, getting stressed for nothing. So if that's not you, that's going to be around you here. And I feel like it's either Tracy Densley or Carrie Greathouse, maybe Kiara. Mazzarolo, somewhere around there, because I see this, it's really quite clear, and it shows me a dark room in one of the rooms. I feel like this room's colder, might have mold in that room as well, or it's just dense, like just a dense cold room. It's like where nobody wants to go into there. And even if someone is in there, they're not feeling the best. They're waking up at night, they can't sleep, they're getting interrupted. And that's because of the spirit. Windows need to be opened up and shining and beautiful, like light coming through and fresh air. And acknowledge spirit and get rid of it. It's not a pet. That's where people go wrong with their ghost. They say, oh, I've got a ghost in the house, and they're really proud to say they know the ghost and this and that and blah blah blah. And I say, well, it's not a pet. You need to get it out, because it's just going to cause you chaos. It might not be causing you chaos now, but later on it's just going to cause you chaos. And what happens? It causes a chaos. But I'll leave that there. Anything from you there, Miss Ellie?
So Lisa Houston said, my brother grinds his teeth. He's going through a lot at the moment. My son's birthday is in November. I suffer for sinus, been sick for a while. Not sure about the big puppy, maybe in Bowral. My daughter might be moving back to Sydney in December. She finishes her psychology degree this year.
Oh, right. That's cool. Go figure. What a good way of coming back home. That's really cool. So I got similar to the wedding is next week on Saturday. I will send. Oh, okay. I thought you said last night that you had the wedding, and did she say last night you had the wedding and at the little flower girl?
No. So last night she validated.
Oh, that's right. That's just getting
about a week ago. This is a young blonde flower girl.
I did.
They were getting a niece.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I remember now. That's right. Yes, I can't wait to see the photos. I thought she said last night that they had the wedding. I was thinking, geez, that was quick. I really, really thought that was quick. Okay, yes. Yes, of course. You'll see lots of signs there. You'll see there's Simonetta. She said the wedding is next week on Saturday. I will send you picture promise. Will our past loved one give us signs by if they're present? Yes, they always go. They can't wait for us. Like they've already got their suit ready, and there'll be a couple of little spots at the front or somewhere near the front on the left-hand side where it will be blank, will be a space, and no one will want to sit there. It's going to be really bizarre, and no one will sit there because they can feel the energy of the person that's already sitting there, which is your past loved one. So look forward to that. It's going to be like, oh, wow, Lesley did say that. You'll think of me at your wedding, at your daughter's wedding. Lisa Houston, we got that one. Wow. Rosie, yes, very negative with property. Yes, that's here. It's your house, Rosie. Right, okay. Thank you. Yes, I'm cracking the whip a bit with the demands for the photos. Yeah, because I want to see it. I've actually read for the entire family, I think, for the last 2 years, I think. It's really cool. I know the whole family. Natalie Carl, and they live in the States as well. How do you get rid of energy like that? So that's what I was saying just not long ago. If you feel like things have changed or shift gears in your home and you don't like the energy in the home, or it doesn't feel right and you don't know what it is, it's usually something and this sounds crazy. I never used to believe this before myself, but it's like something has attached to you or someone else in the family or a member of the family in the property, and it'll hang on to them. And it's like people say it's a demon. I don't know what it is, but it'll give off bad energy and the person will start to change and you'll notice the change. So you've got to acknowledge it and then tell it to go. You don't need to be polite about it. You just need to say, you're not welcome here in this home. You need to leave now. And I want you to leave now. So, and they will go. They don't need to stay. You don't need to pay $500 for a, ghost rescuer or whisperer or whatever you want to call them. It's all total BS. It's just that you need to acknowledge them and send them off because they don't know. Sometimes, like if it's an old soul, it's like an old, like a ghost in the property. I've heard this before where, people, like I said before, people think that they are pets and that they want them to hang around. Oh, I can feel them in the home, blah, blah, blah. And then they start having issues and they go, oh, I don't know why, blah, blah, he's playing up or, or doing the wrong thing or got mental health issues all of a sudden, or he can't communicate or she can't communicate. And it's just part of that, that spiritual thing where whether either a demon or whatever else. And I hate saying the word demon because it sounds really, really bad, but that's what it is. And it's just it gets into the home and it shifts all the gears in the home, and then people start wondering why everything's gone chaotic, and that's usually why. So so you just, to get rid of that energy like that, Natalie, you just acknowledge it and send it off. Like I said before, you just don't give it any time, and don't think that it's going to change, or you can change it, or you don't mind it hanging around. They're not going to have a cup of coffee with you. They don't just knock on the door and want to talk about the weather for 5 hours. It's just nothing like that. It's just that they're there to annoy. And I've actually had a previous work colleague many years ago, and I said this a few months ago, I think, was he had 3 young children, and the wedding photo was on the wall of him and his wife, and it was on a hook, like it's on this hook where you get the photo and you hook it over the top. And then sure as ever, at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, the photo is virtually lifted off the hook and then thrown to the floor and smashed. And that was just spirit in the home. And I kept telling him, you've got to get that spirit out of the home. He didn't believe me until that happened. And then he did it. So, but his kids were always being woken up. They'd be always waking up 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes they'll be all in their 3 different rooms, but they'd all wake up at the same time and run to the master bedroom. Yeah, see, so Carrie Greathouse says, I don't go in our bedroom anymore, only for clothes once a week or so. Yes, well, there you go. That's what I was saying. Like, that's another perfect example. So get rid of it. Tell it to leave. Acknowledge it. Get rid of it. Open up the blinds. Get that beautiful sunlight in there. Get that cold density, because you'll always tell when it's a negative energy in the house, because the room will be very cold. It'll be very, very, I don't know. You just don't want to go in it. Just that your soul doesn't want to go near it. It's quite bizarre. It all sounds crazy, I know. I don't have one eye in the middle of my head, but it just sounds like it's really, really weird. I never believed this myself before until I saw things, and then I started seeing more things, and I'm going, wow, this is crazy stuff. Anything from you there, Ellie?
Yes. So Deanne Skanes said, you mentioned braces and mouth pain. My grandson just had his braces removed after 3 years and is currently refusing to wear his retainer due to pain.
Oh, the poor thing.
October and May, there was quite a few birthdays, memorials.
Oh.
Smoke around home. I couldn't get home today due to the wind causing smoke fires and trees.
Oh.
As for the property with the veranda, I do hold annoyance due to the property lost through divorce. I have been hearing noises, hearing what sounds like someone talking to me, and seeing what appears to be shadows from my hall disrupting my sleep.
Yeah, you got to acknowledge them. That's exactly what I just said. See, that's what I mean. Look, I just literally wrote this here. The smoke around the property here. Definitely smoke around the property and the braces there. Well, yeah, 100%, Deanne, you just got to get that spirit out of the property. Get rid of it, because that's what they do. I was just literally saying that it's going to cause you a lot of trouble. And that's what they do. People think that they come there and they're happy as Larry, but they're not. And they're like an old soul. Going back to that old work colleague with his 3 children, when I told him to remove that spirit, it was like, he says, I don't really mind it. I go, yeah, but it's waking up your children. It's causing havoc. What are you going to do when your child starts, going into a bad realm and bad phases, and when he gets older? I said, what are you going to do with him? I said, you've got this thing in this house that you don't even know. It's like me opening up the front door and having 14 strangers walk in the house as spirits. I said, yeah, you think they're not going to hurt me because they can't touch me, but they will cause havoc. It's the same thing as strangers being in your home. You've got to get rid of it. So it's really important that they do that. I can't stress it enough. I never used to believe it, like I said before. So Tracy Densley, so that's been happening in my house. Things are falling off the wall and the hook is still there. Yeah, that's what I said. That's 100%. So Tracy, you're another one. So everybody's coming out now, because there's a lot of spirits. You got to remember, a lot of people have passed over, and the souls don't pass away. But the ghost, or if it's a lost, I call them a lost ghost or a lost soul, they will keep hovering around the home all the time because they're lost and they haven't been, it's like they haven't been allowed, or not even allowed, they haven't been released to the past overworld, if that makes sense. So they've just lost there. It's like their soul or their life was taken at the wrong time, wrong place or whatever, and they're lost. They can't get out of that realm. And it's like they're just festering, just running around in circles. It's like just like doing laps in the same property for the rest of ever and ever. So you've got to let them go. You've got to give them, allow them the peace and let them go and get rid of them, because they'll just keep causing havoc. Where are we up to? So Letitia Potier, she says, should I be concerned about those papers I sign? What will the outcome be in October, please? Ooh. I do see worry, but I do see smiles. I feel like this is a 50-50 thing here, Letitia. So I want you to start focusing on the good stuff with it, but I think you should have done more planning or more thinking about it before you signed it. I don't know what you signed, but I feel like that this should have been more thinking, more planning to get your ducks in a row before you put your pen. When you sign something, that is like done. It's done. It's a done deal. Okay, it's like your autograph. So I don't go in because all of my fiance stuff is there in there, and it breaks me down when I go in our bedroom. That's because you're grieving there, lovey, Carrie. You need to grieve, lovey. Crazy stuff, but real for many people. Can't thank you enough for your time you take out of your day for others. Blessings to you both. Thank you, Glennis. Maybe. I'm not sure about that, Deanne Skane. She said, thank you for the reading. Would a negative spirit cause medical issues? I feel like this is going to sound even crazy, but I did a bit of study on demons and stuff like that. Would have been at least, I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago. You've only got to go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and watch some exorcism with some priests and stuff like that, and listen to what they say about how they remove the demon or whatever it is out of a person that's gone, off the wall. And it can cause a whole lot of stuff for them because it pushes them into different realms, So yes, get it out. Oh, Jacqueline Andrew, she says, I am babysitting. Cool. Cute. Okay, Darlena. A few years ago, my lights used to flicker. Jumper would for no reason fall off a chair. I'd pick it up, put it back on the chair, and it would fall off. Then I'd get a bit scared. It wasn't till I had a reading, found out it was my sister who passed, was trying to connect with me. So did that still occur after you had the reading and found out that it was your sister? Because they don't do things like that. I have never seen any of them. So if it's a past loved one, I've never seen any of them do anything to frighten people. Okay, so just remember that one, Darlena. They've always, Dalrena, I think it is. They've always done things to, like put a flower somewhere where it's unusual, or put a feather in your bed, or something that's really, really pleasant. Like you come out, and I've seen where I did a reading, and I remember it from home once, and it was where a lady was on. I was doing the reading for the lady on the live, and then this kookaburra, it was summer, and this kookaburra was just making his tune and stuff. And I don't know if you remember that there, really, but she's on the head. And sure as ever, when I said, "Oh, there's a kookaburra outside," doing ooh, like this, and then the lady on the live said that was my dad. He used to love the kookaburras. I went, well, there you go. So they'll give you signs like that. They'll give you beautiful messages. You'll see number plates with their name. You'll meet people with the same name. It's so bizarre, but then they'll be disappeared and you won't see them again. And that's just like little visits. It's like little reminders. So yes. So Darina said, no, it stopped after the reading. Well, I hope it was her. Yeah, that's good. Well, if it stopped after the reading, she would not have stopped it. If it's a past loved one, they don't stop giving you messages. They give you faint little messages, And it's not like the messages are going to be, you know, oh, hi, how are you? I'm going to rock up to your house in 10 minutes and we're going to have a coffee and talk about the weather. They don't do that, guys. They just show you that it takes a lot of energy for them to come through to me, let alone to somebody else. So, yeah, well, that's right. Jacqueline Antrobus, she says, loved ones always come with love. And that's true. Very, very true. They're not there to frighten you. If it's a loved one, they never frighten you. That's as much as I know. I might be wrong. That's from my experience, but you ask any psychic. If you go to different psychics or you shop around, like psychic shopping, I call it, if you're doing that, then ask them the same question. What do you think about negative spirits in the home? And see what they say. A real psychic. Don't go to the fakes. You're welcome, Darina. I can't say your name. I'm trying to say it. I saged my house today with a sage stick. Does that work too? Well, we used to get taught that it doesn't work, Tracy Densley, because they sit on the couch and they just look at you and they think, oh yeah, whatever, and they just laugh, because it doesn't matter what you do, they can still hang around. Doesn't matter. It's just, I think that, you know, protecting yourself, putting a white light around yourself, around your property, and asking your spirit to look after you 24/7 is what I do. And all the things, anything and everything around you, your family, your colleagues, your pets, your house, your car, your work environment, everything, you know. So that's what I do. I just ask spirit to protect me 100% and to do his job, because that's what his job is. And warn me, like, give me a heads up, you know. They don't come here to hurt you if they love you, especially the ones that have passed over. Geez, they wouldn't even dream of it. Like, they can't even handle the thought that if you're even worried about them when they've gone over to the other side. So, but any other validations there, really? No more? Anyway, we'll be back next Sunday at 8 till 10 and Monday night from 8 till 10. And we'll leave it there. And you're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. Good evening, everyone. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
It's 80s, 90s, and today.
Okay. Where are we up to here? Oh, jeez. Good night.